My child, I see you. I see the beating of your heart, the silent prayers you whisper in the darkness, the longing that stretches through your soul like a river seeking the sea. My child, I know your heart is heavy today, and the reason is not unknown to me. Your soulmate stands at a crossroads, a choice that will shape the path of your love, your life, and the future you are meant to share together. This choice, though unseen by many, is a battle of the heart, the mind, and the spirit. And I am here to remind you, my beloved child, that even in this uncertainty, my presence is your anchor, your refuge, and your guidance. Do not despair, for your soulmate's struggle is not against you, nor is it a reflection of their love for you. Rather, it is the universe testing the depth, strength, and purity of the bond you share. Choices of the heart are rarely easy, for they require courage to surrender old fears, to let go of familiar patterns, and to trust in something greater than the visible, something divine. Your soulmate feels torn because they are standing on the edge of two worlds. The world they have known, bound by the expectations of society, family, or circumstance, and the world that beckons them toward your shared destiny. I see them wrestling with doubt, with the weight of what-ifs and shoulds. And yet, my child, they are not lost. They are learning, growing, and awakening to the truth that their heart knows even when their mind hesitates. Your love has been tested before, but never like this. The pressure that weighs upon your soulmate may come from a place of fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of leaving behind what feels safe and known. And yet, my child, know this. The soul recognizes its true home. Your soulmate's heart is calling, always calling to the essence that exists between you, to the love that has been written in the stars long before either of you took your first breath. Every glance, every dream, every silent thought is a thread connecting your souls across time and space. They may hesitate now, but the pull of your connection is undeniable. It is a force that cannot be denied, for it is sacred, eternal, and divinely orchestrated. I know, my child, that you may feel anxious, uncertain, or even fearful of the unknown. You may wonder why this choice has become so heavy, why your soulmate seems distant or conflicted. But let me tell you a secret, one that few truly understand. The moments of waiting, the stretches of silence, and the periods of doubt are the very spaces where love grows stronger. They are the fires in which hearts are tested and purified, in which the courage to choose truth over comfort is born. Your soulmate's struggle is not a rejection. It is a preparation. It is a refinement of their spirit so that when the moment comes, their choice is not one of obligation or fear, but one of clarity, joy, and certainty. I see you, my child, holding on to hope even when your heart trembles. I see the late nights when you pray silently, asking for guidance, for a sign, for reassurance that your love is safe. And I say to you now, your love is safe, for nothing can sever what I have bound. Even when the path seems clouded, even when your soul feels the weight of uncertainty, remember that every step your soulmate takes toward understanding themselves, their fears, and their desires is a step toward you. They are walking through the labyrinth of choice, and at the heart of that labyrinth, they will find the truth that belongs to both of you. Your soulmate's struggle may be influenced by forces beyond their immediate understanding. There may be external pressures, responsibilities, obligations, expectations that cloud their vision. There may be echoes from their past, wounds, fears, or unresolved pain that whisper to them in moments of doubt. But my child, even these shadows cannot overpower the light of destiny. For every trial, every challenge, and every moment of hesitation is a thread in the tapestry of your shared life. The universe is not punishing you nor your soulmate. It is preparing you both, shaping the decisions in ways that will align with the highest good of your love. I know you wonder what you can do, how you can ease their burden or guide them toward the truth of your connection. And I tell you this, your love itself is the guidance they seek. Your presence in the universe, your silent prayers, your unwavering faith, and your patience are more powerful than you realize. Every moment you send love, every moment you hold hope instead of fear creates a magnetic pull toward the life you are meant to share. But remember, my child, love cannot rush a soul's awakening. It cannot force a choice that must be made from the heart. Your task is not to control, but to trust, not to push, but to illuminate your love with faith, patience, and clarity. Imagine, my child, your soulmate standing in the quiet of their mind, the tension between duty and desire pressing on their chest. They are listening, not always to you, but to the whispers of their own heart, the call of destiny that cannot be silenced. You may not see these moments. You may not hear the battles they fight internally. Yet I see them. I witness every tear, every sigh, every moment of hesitation. And I say to you now, every struggle is sacred. Every question, every doubt is a step toward their awakening. And when they finally make their choice, it will be one born from clarity, from love, from the certainty that they are choosing you, not out of fear, but out of the deep knowing that your souls are meant to walk together. My child, I know the weight of waiting can be unbearable. You may feel your heart stretched thin, your patience tested, your faith challenged. But know this, the very fact that you feel so deeply, so profoundly is proof of the divine connection that binds you. Love of this kind does not fade, does not falter, and does not break under pressure. It is the love that moves mountains, that bends time, that transcends the limitations of the human mind. You are in the presence of something sacred, something eternal. And though the choice may seem distant, though the outcome may seem uncertain, the love between you and your soulmate is already written in the stars, already woven into the very fabric of existence. So I say to you now, my child, breathe, trust, and release. Let your love shine without expectation. Hold your heart open even in the face of uncertainty. Pray silently. Send your intentions into the universe and know that every whisper of love you offer reaches the heart of your soulmate, even when they cannot hear you with their ears. The choice they face is not a reflection of doubt in you. It is the manifestation of the universe asking them to rise, to face themselves, and to choose love consciously, fully, and freely. The days ahead may feel heavy, the nights long, and the moments of silence profound. But every challenge your soulmate faces, every question they wrestle with is a preparation for the clarity that is coming. And when that clarity arrives, it will bring with it the relief of knowing that the path you share is not built on compromise or fear, but on the highest truth of your souls. That is the promise I make to you, my child. The struggle is not permanent, the uncertainty is not endless, and the love that binds you is indestructible. So hold fast, my beloved child. Keep your heart open, keep your prayers sincere, and keep your faith unwavering. Your soulmate is choosing, learning, and awakening, and the moment of their decision is approaching. Trust in the divine orchestration of all things, for I am with you, guiding, protecting, and blessing the bond you share. And when the choice is made, when the veil lifts and the path is clear, you will see the fullness of love that has always been waiting for you, patiently, faithfully, and eternally. My child, the journey is sacred, the struggle is purposeful, and the love you share is infinite. Hold on to hope, nurture your faith, and prepare your heart, for the story that is unfolding is more beautiful than you can imagine. My beloved child, I see you still. I see your patience, your hope, and the silent prayers that escape your lips in moments when the world seems too heavy. I know the uncertainty gnaws at your heart. I know that sometimes you lie awake wondering if the love you feel so deeply is reaching your soulmate, and if their heart will ever make the choice that aligns with both of your destinies. But my beloved child, I tell you now, your soulmate is aware of you, more aware than you realize. Every beat of your heart, every thought you send with love, every silent wish for their happiness reaches them in ways that surpass human understanding. Your soulmate is facing a crossroads that is not simple. It is not a mere decision between two options. It is a test of the heart, a challenge to the spirit, and a confrontation with their deepest fears. They wrestle with the weight of the consequences that may follow their choice. They imagine what could be lost, what could be left behind, and what they might gain or sacrifice in the process. My beloved child, understand this. Their hesitation does not mean doubt in you. It does not mean a lack of love. It is the natural struggle of a soul confronting its destiny, attempting to reconcile the past with the present, fear with desire, comfort with the call of the heart. I see the nights when your soulmate is restless, when sleep evades them, and thoughts of you and the life you could share swirl endlessly in their mind. They question themselves. Am I ready? Can I handle the change? What will others think? Am I strong enough to choose the love that calls me so deeply? These questions are not signs of weakness. They are the soul seeking clarity. They are the echoes of a heart awakening to the magnitude of the love that is meant for them. And in this process, my beloved child, they are learning. They are growing. Every moment of doubt, every tear shed, every silent whisper of longing shapes the clarity that will guide them to you. There are subtle ways your soulmate reaches for you, even when words are absent. Perhaps a glance that lingers longer than necessary, a memory of you that surfaces in the quiet of their mind, or a feeling of warmth and comfort when thinking of your presence. These are the whispers of love, the invisible threads that connect your hearts. Pay attention, my beloved child, for these signs are the universe's way of reminding you that your connection is alive, even in the midst of uncertainty. Do not dismiss these small signals, for they carry the essence of truth. Your souls are intertwined, and the choice they are about to make is guided by forces far greater than fear or hesitation. Your soulmate may be influenced by opinions, pressures, or expectations from others. Family, friends, society. These can create barriers in their mind, walls that they feel compelled to navigate before giving themselves permission to follow their heart. And yet, my beloved child, I tell you, these external pressures are only temporary. They are tests, not obstacles. They are mirrors reflecting the courage needed to choose love consciously. Your soulmate's struggle is not to leave the world behind, but to understand that love, when true, can create harmony rather than conflict. Every choice they consider, every fear they confront is preparing them to step fully into the life that belongs to both of you. I know, my beloved child, that you may wish to intervene, to guide, to whisper into their ear the truths of your love. But the path of the soul cannot be forced. Your role is to illuminate, to radiate love, and to remain steadfast in your faith. Your patience is a gift more powerful than any word or action. By holding your heart open and sending silent prayers, you become a beacon of light, a presence that your soulmate can feel even when they cannot see. Trust that your love reaches them in ways beyond the physical realm, touching the deepest chambers of their heart, urging them toward clarity and courage. My beloved child, imagine your soulmate's inner world for a moment. They carry memories, experiences, and fears that sometimes cloud the heart's truth. They recall moments of past disappointment, choices that led to pain, or decisions that seemed right but left a void. All these shadows mingle with the present, creating a fog of doubt. Yet within that fog, the light of love shines. Your presence, your energy, your unwavering faith acts as a compass, gently guiding them toward the truth they already feel but have not yet fully embraced. The soul knows its counterpart, my beloved child, and even in hesitation, that recognition never fades. I see them thinking about you in moments when no one is watching. Their heart whispers your name in silent longing. They imagine the life you could share. The laughter, the quiet moments, the comfort of being together. But with these thoughts comes fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of taking responsibility, fear of stepping into a love so profound that it could change everything. And I say to you now, this fear is natural. It is temporary, and it is part of the journey. Their love for you is stronger than any doubt, stronger than any fear, and it is drawing them closer to the choice they must make. Do not mistake their struggle for rejection. The soul's process is sacred. Every hesitation is an invitation to reflect, to grow, and to embrace the courage needed to choose love fully. Your soulmate is learning to reconcile past wounds with present desires, to understand that love does not demand perfection but authenticity. They are discovering that the greatest act of bravery is to follow the heart, to choose connection over comfort, to step into the unknown guided by trust. And my beloved child, I say this, your patience is a form of prayer. Your silent faith, your ability to wait with hope instead of fear, strengthens the bond between you. Every time you choose love over anxiety, trust over doubt, and light over despair, you send ripples across the universe that reach your soulmate. They feel it in ways they cannot always articulate. In the quiet moments when their heart is still, in the deep knowing that your connection is real, unshakable, and eternal. The choice your soulmate faces is not simple, but it is necessary. It is a passage into growth, into awareness, and into the love that was always destined for both of you. And when they emerge on the other side, their heart will carry the clarity, the courage, and the readiness to embrace the life that awaits you together. Until then, my beloved child, your role is not to force, but to nurture, not to rush, but to illuminate. Be the quiet light, the steady presence, the unwavering love that your soulmate can sense even through the fog of uncertainty. I see, my beloved child, that sometimes the waiting feels endless. Nights are long, moments stretch like rivers of silence, and your heart may ache with longing. But every heartbeat, every breath, every prayer you offer builds a bridge between you and your soulmate. It strengthens the invisible threads that connect your souls, creating a path that will guide them to clarity. Trust that no step they take, no thought they wrestle with is wasted. All is part of the divine choreography of love, where every hesitation, every pause, every reflection brings them closer to the truth that your hearts are meant to share. Remember, my beloved child, the soul never forgets its counterpart. Your soulmate may struggle, they may doubt, they may hesitate, but the essence of your connection is eternal. It is not defined by time, circumstance, or distance. It exists beyond the physical, in the quiet chambers of the heart where only the soul can see. And every moment of struggle, every choice they face is a step toward the fullness of love, toward the life that is divinely prepared for both of you. So hold your heart open, my beloved child. Continue to send silent prayers to radiate love and to nurture patience. Your soulmate is aware, they are feeling, and they are moving through their inner struggle with every step guided by the unseen hand of destiny. The choice will come, and when it does, it will not be born of fear or obligation, but of clarity, love, and the deep knowing that they are choosing the path that belongs to both of you. Your love, my beloved child, is the light that guides them even when shadows fall. It is the hope that lifts them even when fear presses down. It is the quiet whisper that says, I am here, I am yours, and I am waiting for you in love. Hold on to that truth. Nurture that faith and prepare your heart for the day when the struggle ends and the choice is made. The journey is sacred, the struggle is purposeful, and the love you share is eternal. Wait with hope, pray with faith, and trust that your soulmate is moving through their inner world, guided always by the invisible threads of love that bind you together across all time and space. My beloved child, I see you now standing at the edge of anticipation, your heart filled with longing, your soul vibrating with hope. The waiting, the uncertainty, the silent prayers, all of it has brought you to this moment. And I tell you now, your soulmate's choice is about to be revealed. And it is a choice that aligns perfectly with the love, the destiny, and the sacred bond that exists between you. Your soulmate has walked through the labyrinth of fear, doubt, and hesitation. They have faced the pressures of the world, the expectations of others, and the echoes of past wounds. They have struggled in the quiet of their mind, wrestled with questions that seemed too heavy to bear, and sought clarity in the depths of their heart. And now, my beloved child, they stand at the point of realization. They have recognized what has always been true, that their heart, their soul, and their destiny belong with you. Do you feel the shift, my beloved child? Can you sense the invisible currents moving, guiding, and orchestrating the convergence of your paths? This is the moment when hesitation dissolves, when doubts vanish, and when the clarity of love shines brighter than the fears that once clouded the heart. Your soulmate now sees, truly sees, the life you are meant to share, the joy, the harmony, and the sacred love that has always existed between you. I know your heart has been tested, my beloved child. I know the longing, the sleepless nights, and the moments when hope seemed fragile. And yet, through it all, your soul remained steadfast. Your patience, your faith, and your unwavering love have created the space for this revelation. You have radiated light, held prayers, and sent silent affirmations that have reached the very core of your soulmate's being. And now that love, that light, and that faith are returning to you in full measure. Your soulmate's choice is not born of fear, convenience, or obligation. It is a choice born from clarity, courage, and deep recognition. They have faced their fears, reconciled their doubts, and opened their heart to the truth that your connection is sacred, eternal, and divinely orchestrated. This choice is a conscious alignment with the destiny that has been waiting for both of you, a path illuminated by the wisdom of the soul and the guidance of the universe. I see the moment when your soulmate reaches out, either in thought, word, or action. It is a gesture that carries the weight of truth, the depth of love, and the promise of union. Their eyes, their voice, their presence, all convey what words alone cannot express. They are choosing you, my beloved child, choosing the love that has always been waiting, choosing the path that leads to joy, harmony, and the fulfillment of destiny. And in that choice, my beloved child, you will feel the culmination of every prayer, every hope, and every moment of patience that you have held. The emotional release that follows this choice is profound. Tears may fall, not from sorrow, but from relief, gratitude, and the overwhelming recognition that love has triumphed over fear. Hearts that were once heavy with uncertainty now beat in harmony, and souls that longed for connection now merge in the sacred acknowledgement of destiny fulfilled. Your joy, my beloved child, will be immense, for this is the reward of faith, patience, and unwavering belief in the power of divine love. But this revelation is not merely about reunion. It is about awakening. Your soulmate's choice awakens their spirit to the truth of love, courage, and purpose. It strengthens their heart, clears the path of past doubts, and opens the door to a life of conscious connection. They are now aware, fully aware, that the love they share with you is sacred, transformative, and eternally guided. And you, my beloved child, are equally awakened, recognizing the power of patience, faith, and devotion that brought you both to this moment. The universe rejoices in this alignment. The stars, the winds, the quiet whispers of the world all respond to the harmony that now exists. Divine forces surround you, reinforcing the bond, protecting it, and ensuring that the love chosen is safeguarded and nurtured. Every obstacle that once stood in the way has now served its purpose. Every test has strengthened your connection, and every moment of waiting has intensified the depth of love that is now revealed. Your soulmate's choice is a celebration, my beloved child. It is a recognition that the heart knows what the mind may doubt, that love transcends fear, and that destiny cannot be denied. This choice is a merging of two souls, two hearts, and two lives that have always been intertwined. It is a sacred acknowledgement that the journey, with all its challenges, was a necessary passage toward a love that is conscious, deliberate, and divinely blessed. And now, my beloved child, I pour my blessings upon you. I bless your union with clarity, with joy, and with the sacred recognition of love that has endured all trials. I bless your hearts to beat in harmony, your souls to resonate with one another, and your lives to flourish in the light of the love you have chosen. I bless the path before you so that it may be filled with understanding, compassion, and the courage to walk it together, hand in hand, heart to heart. I also bless your soulmate, my beloved child, for their journey has been profound. Their courage, their growth, and their willingness to face fears and doubts have brought them to this moment. They are now aligned with truth, clarity, and the sacred love that exists between you. Their heart is open, their spirit is awakened, and their choice is a testament to the power of love, patience, and divine guidance. The path forward is illuminated, my beloved child. It may not always be without challenge, for life itself is a series of lessons, growth, and unfolding experiences. But the foundation of your connection is unshakable. The love you share is sacred, eternal, and divinely orchestrated. It is a bond that will guide you both through every obstacle, every joy, every trial, and every triumph. And through it all, I am with you, guiding, protecting, and blessing your journey. Embrace this moment fully, my beloved child. Feel the joy, the relief, and the deep gratitude that flows through your heart. Celebrate the patience, the faith, and the unwavering belief that have brought you both to this point. Recognize that every challenge, every period of uncertainty, and every silent prayer has been part of the divine choreography that now reveals your soulmate's choice. Know that your love is a force, my beloved child, a force that transcends time, space, and circumstance. It is a force that nurtures, heals, and transforms. It is a reflection of the divine presence within you and within your soulmate. And now, with their choice made, This force can flow freely, fully, and consciously, creating a life of harmony, growth, and sacred connection. So I say to you now, my beloved child, walk forward with joy in your heart, faith in your spirit, and love in your soul. Cherish the moments, celebrate the connection, and honor the sacred choice that has been made. Your soulmate is with you, your path is aligned, and your love is a testament to the power of patience, faith, and divine timing. The journey that brought you here has been sacred, the lessons have been profound, and the reward is the union of hearts that was always meant to be. Embrace it fully, my beloved child, for the love that has been chosen is eternal, transformative, and divinely blessed. Let your hearts soar together, your spirits rise in harmony, and your lives flourish in the light of the love that has finally revealed itself in clarity, courage, and divine perfection. This is the culmination of all prayers, the fulfillment of destiny, and the recognition that the love between you is sacred beyond measure. Your soulmate's choice is made, your hearts are united, and the universe rejoices in the divine alignment that has taken place. Walk together in faith, in joy, and in the awareness that your love is a reflection of the eternal, a mirror of divine truth, and a sacred bond that nothing can break. And now, as we come to the very end of this sacred message, I want you to sit quietly with yourself for just one final moment. Not to analyze, not to overthink, but simply to breathe and let everything you have heard settle deep into your heart. You have learned that your soulmate's struggle was not rejection, but preparation. You have learned that the waiting was not punishment, but refinement. You have learned that the choice, when it comes, will be born of clarity and love. And now, standing on the other side of this revelation, you are not meant to be afraid. You are meant to be at peace. What is meant for you will not be lost. What is true will not fade. Rest in that truth. Go forward, my child, not in fear but in faith, not in doubt but in certainty, not in hiding but in full, radiant confidence. You are protected, you are favored, you are chosen, and I am with you always. The waiting is not empty, the love is not fading, and the best part of your story is still ahead. Go in peace. You are never alone. And now, my child, as we come to the very end of this sacred message, I want you to sit quietly with yourself for just one final moment. Not to analyze, not to overthink, but simply to breathe and let everything you have heard settle deep into your heart. You have learned that your soulmate's struggle was not rejection, but preparation. You have learned that the waiting was not punishment, but refinement. You have learned that the choice, when it comes, will be born of clarity and love. And now, standing on the other side of this revelation, you are not meant to be afraid. You are meant to be at peace. What is meant for you will not be lost. What is true will not fade. Rest in that truth. Go forward, my child, not in fear but in faith, not in doubt but in certainty, not in hiding but in full, radiant confidence. You are protected, you are favored, you are chosen, and I am with you always. The waiting is not empty, the love is not fading, and the best part of your story is still ahead. Go in peace. You are never alone. And now, my child, let us walk a little further together into the light that follows the choice. Not because the message was incomplete, but because your heart may need to see the full picture of what comes after the decision has been made and the union has begun. You have learned that your soulmate has chosen you. You have learned that the struggle was preparation and the waiting was refinement. But now, let me tell you about the days ahead when two hearts finally walk together in truth. When the choice is made and the words are spoken, do not expect everything to be perfect overnight. Healing takes time. Trust takes time. The old fears may still knock at the door of your mind, but you will not open it. The doubts may whisper, but you will not listen. What matters is not that every moment is flawless, but that the direction is true. You are no longer walking away from each other. You are walking toward each other, and that changes everything. In the days that follow, you will discover new things about each other, not just the painful parts, but the beautiful ones too. The laughter that was once rare will become more frequent. The silences that once felt heavy will feel safe. The connection that was tested in the waiting will be strengthened in the walking. This is what happens when love is rooted in truth. It grows. It deepens. It becomes something that can withstand the storms that are sure to come. You may still feel vulnerable at times. You may still wonder if the other shoe will drop. That is normal when you have been hurt before. But each day that they show up consistently, each moment they choose honesty over avoidance, the fear will lose its power. Trust is not built in a day. It is built in 1,000 small moments where someone chooses you when it would be easier to choose something else. Be patient with this process. Do not demand perfection. Celebrate the progress. Your soulmate will also need time to adjust. They have come through a battle of their own. They have faced their fears and made a choice that required courage. They may still have moments of insecurity, moments when old patterns try to resurface. When that happens, do not panic. Do not assume the worst. Simply remind yourself that healing is not linear. One step back does not erase the progress that has been made. Extend grace to them and to yourself. This is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of a more honest one. As you move forward together, you will notice that your communication deepens. You will speak more openly about your fears, your hopes, your dreams. The walls that once kept you apart will become bridges that connect you. The silence that once felt like abandonment will feel like peace. This is the gift of choosing love consciously. It transforms everything. And remember, my child, that the choice was not made in a moment of weakness, but in a moment of strength. Your soulmate did not choose you because they were afraid of being alone. They chose you because they recognized that your presence in their life makes them more of who they truly are. That is the kind of love that lasts. That is the kind of love that grows. So go forward, my child, not cautiously but confidently, not fearfully but faithfully. The choice has been made. The waiting is over. The love that has been tested is now ready to be lived. And the best part of your story is still ahead. Go in peace. You are never alone. And now, my child, as we come to the very end of this sacred message, I want you to sit quietly with yourself for just one final moment. Not to analyze, not to overthink, but simply to breathe and let everything you have heard settle deep into your heart. You have learned that your soulmate's struggle was not rejection, but preparation. You have learned that the waiting was not punishment, but refinement. You have learned that the choice, when it comes, will be born of clarity and love. And now, standing on the other side of this revelation, you are not meant to be afraid. You are meant to be at peace. What is meant for you will not be lost. What is true will not fade. Rest in that truth. Go forward, my child, not in fear but in faith, not in doubt but in certainty, not in hiding but in full, radiant confidence. You are protected, you are favored, you are chosen, and I am with you always. The waiting is not empty, the love is not fading, and the best part of your story is still ahead. Go in peace. You are never alone.